I want y'all to see something real quick before I begin. Alright? It's 1:40 in the morning. Look. I'm gonna say it again. It's 1:40 in the morning. If you don't believe me, here we go. Look. 1:40 in the morning. And there's still hot spots in Uptown Charlotte. Yo, let me tell you something. I just left Uptown, right? I turned down 4 deliveries on my way out. Last weekend, if I didn't get, a little tore up because I had some table wine and I was editing videos and I was doing a couple of things at home. If I didn't get tore up, it was popping 2 o'clock in the morning last weekend. Had I not been tore up, I would have took my ass out there and made that money. Yo, it's nothing to make $100 a day. It's nothing. In Charlotte, working for Postmates. So if you want to say Atlanta versus Charlotte, as far as dealing with Postmates, Charlotte beats Atlanta by far. Yo, I remember days where I would make a good day in Atlanta for me would be $40. Here, that's a bad day. The weekends in Atlanta were horrible. The weekends here are crazy. I'm getting up 6 in the morning delivering food and whatever else. They got Blitz. They have and this, Charlotte that is. They have Blitz. They have places like 7-Eleven where you go and you get an extra $1. They have what else? It's something else that Charlotte has. Every city has it, but Charlotte has it back to back. Yo, it's nothing for me to deliver like 3 or 4 orders. To have 3 or 4 orders in my car at the same time. It's nothing. It's just crazy, man. The Uptown area, I got a little spot in the Uptown area where I sit at. Goes off, boom, 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 back to back. It's nothing to make $100. Nothing. Yo, in a matter of 3 days, right? In a matter of 3 days here, working for Postmates, I made what I would make. And it would take me a week to make in Atlanta. And I made it in 3 days in Charlotte. Just the overall standard of living. Just the people that are here, the customers, the merchants. Everybody is just laid back and cool, man. The community that I live in, I see people running late at night. I see garage doors open. People playing video games and watching football games and everything. It's just laid back here, man. And I just love it, man. I just hate that I walked away from this place. I hate that I did. But I love that I came back. And working for Postmates here, in comparison to Atlanta, is like night and day. It's totally the opposite. Totally the opposite. I just showed you all the red spots, the hot spot. It's 1:40 in the morning. I shouldn't even be talking to you all. I should be out there making that money. Yo, let me tell you something. It's so crazy. So crazy to the point where I literally have to stop working. Like one day, I'm not gonna lie. One day I'm gonna wake up 5 in the morning. I go to the YMCA. Crazy YMCA that I go to. And what I mean by crazy is decked out. Highly sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? It's above average. Way more better than LA Fitness, Gold's Gym, all of that. That's the different story. I'm gonna wake up, go to the Y in Uptown Charlotte, 5 in the morning, and then I'm gonna rock. After I get out of the gym, from that point on till about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna see just how much I can make. Man, it just brings tears to my eyes, man, that we went through a living hell in Atlanta, and we didn't even have to, because the heaven was here all this time in Charlotte. Charlotte got it going on, man. Charlotte got it going on. Like, since I've been going, it has grown as a city, man. And I mean, they got their SHIT together, man. They got it together here. Yeah, true indeed. All cities, have their ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Charlotte is perfect. By far, I'm not. But what I'm saying is they got it. They got things intact, man. And the way that the city is moving, man, in a couple of years, it's gonna be a wrap, man. Charlotte is going to be the go-to city. Period. Y'all gotta understand, once you popularize a city, and once that city is saturated, it's over. Atlanta is on its way out. It just is. And I mean no disrespect. It's just the same thing with New York. Like, everybody was like, yo, let's go to New York. Let's go to New York. Let's migrate to the north. And then, the New York sound, the music, the rap, the style, the art, and etc. was popping at one time. Like, everybody had all their eyes on New York. And then it turned. And now it's Atlanta. But guess what? It's about to turn again. And North Carolina never had its chance. Never had its opportunity. Even though we've had some great artists come out of North Carolina. Some great athletes, actors, and etc. But I can tell you, man, visit Charlotte. Charlotte is nothing like North Carolina. Charlotte, it has its own personality, man. When you meet, and I'm not trying to get on the racism shit, but when you meet white people here, they're different. They're different. I'm saying, as a minority, when you meet a white person here, it's just a different feel. You know what I mean? I feel safe. When I was in Atlanta, when a cop got behind me, even though I have a license, even though my registration is up to par, my insurance, everything is up to par on my car, I still was a little tense. Still a little tense. Here, I'm laid back. I've seen cops drive by. This happened last night. No lie. I seen a cop drive by a person. This is at night, right? Drive by a person that didn't even have their lights on. Just drove by him. And this is not the first time that I've ever seen some stuff like that. Like, everybody's just laid back, and I'm not trying to sell you Charlotte. I'm just not. But I just have to speak the truth. I don't have any problems with the customers. The customers are nice. They're sincere. I can see it in their eyes and their body movements. It's just different, man. When I was in Atlanta, I dealt with some of the most rudest, racist ass people that I ever met in my life. Ever. And let me tell you something. The tips here, ooh, magnificent. I'm not going to give you my numbers. I'm just not. I just know that at the end of the day, man, I'm completely satisfied with the decision that I made far as moving back to Charlotte. Charlotte beats Atlanta by far. Yeah, true indeed. Atlanta has, is more populated. It has a bigger population. But are you referring to the metropolitan area? Or are you referring to Atlanta, the city? You see, Charlotte is way more bigger than Atlanta, the city. But its metropolitan area is not as big as Atlanta's metropolitan area. And what y'all fail to realize, see, I've been living in Atlanta for about roughly 2.5 years, right? Before I left, right? And I can tell you just about everything that Atlanta has, Charlotte has. So I'm not missing anything. I'm not. Man, I'm just happy right now, man. I'm glad I made this decision. And, for those that work for Postmates, Uber Eats, and all these gig apps, I'm telling you, man, it is popping. It is popping here. It's popping here. I'm not telling you all to move to work for Postmates. But what I will say is this. For all you that work for any gig apps, whether it's Postmates, Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Lyft, take a trip down here, right? Turn your app on, and then Watch what'll happen. And if you decide that you want to move here, guess what? You'll know ahead of time. Turn your app on, come down here for a couple of days. Turn your app on, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Other than that, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. My name is Langston 2092.